Who loves this countdown song? I love this. All right, I'm sorry. I love that. I just love that starting song, ladies and gentlemen. Check 1, 2. Am I loud and clear? Let me know. We're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Get ready. It's about to go down. Smash that like button. Please share the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on X, I'm about to put out the tweet right now. If you can retweet it, thank you. Good to see you, Merlin's Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. Smash a like. I restarted the internet. I restarted my computer. I restarted the hotel internet. So hopefully we don't get any buffering tonight. We'll see. Who needs soup? Who's hungry? But I need soup in chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 7 minutes and 55 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch Shanghai open back up. Guys, geopolitics is going absolutely insane. Tomorrow's the FOMC. I need you all to buckle up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 7 minutes and 20 seconds away from being live. We're going to cover the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the Shanghai market open up. We're going to have a fun time tonight. I've got breaking information that's going to directly impact gold and silver. We're going to be breaking it all down here. So please smash a like button. Please share the stream. Please retweet it on X, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down.
From Tokyo nights
are you still stacking?
to Rio sun,
Do you have the intestinal fortitude to see the way
from
through?
Arctic ice
Did people call you a kook and a loon for stacking?
island drum.
Did you keep stacking anyway?
Every stamp on my page.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fundamentals have not changed. Thank you, Future Motive. I'm stacking it into the sky. The question is,
Silver star.
do you have intestinal fortitude to see the way through? Are you unshaken? Are you still stacking? Put still stacking in chat right now.
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash the like button, share the stream. We're going to be covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX market open up together here. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? And if you like this music, you can listen to it anytime, day or night. Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, it's everywhere. Just search International Stackers, the artist, and rock the day and night away. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes and 10 seconds here.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure.
And Tidal Wave just put in a huge order with Hero Bullion. $5 Fakes Dimes, 2 Britannias, 2.5 Gold Valcambi Bar, and a note to Jake. Wow. Congratulations and thank you, Tidal Wave. Let's go. Yes.
Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew. Let's.
How's the buffering? Is the buffering better tonight? Let me know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it, yes, Dom did get soup. I'm having a special meeting tomorrow of the High Crab Council to pick the next crustacean who will be on the soup pedestal. More to come about that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live in 4 minutes and 5 seconds here.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight.
Nice.
Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shine.
Let's go.
Goes the glow.
Yes.
Stack it high.
Let's go.
Watch it grow. Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International.
My neighbors are not yet pounding on the walls. That's a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. No pounding on the walls. Whoa, we got the Big Texas Gator gifting, Jules. Thank you so much. Big Texas. Are you a friend of the Baby Gator by chance? Let me know. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to our live here. Swag Dad saying, I put a big order today in with Hero as well. 1 gold Perth bar. Nice. 10-ounce Liberty bar, 10-ounce rounds. I cashed out a CD today. Congratulations, Swag Daddy, buying that dip. You guys, and David Michaels at 900,000 claws, trying to hit 1 million tonight. Good luck. Let's go.
International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Break it down now.
Chasing that mill.
And guys, if you're on X, please go like and retweet the post on X for this stream. Thank you so much.
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide.
Let's go.
Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws.
All right, I don't feel like we're pumped enough, guys. Let's get a crab dance going right now. Drop a crab in chat if you're ready. C-R-A-B, not a C-R-A-P. Get your claws up. Okay, if you ate lettuce this week, you can drop a lettuce leaf in chat. Drop a lettuce leaf. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 2 minutes covering the breaking gold and silver news. Helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch Shanghai open up here in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Who's ready for the Mega God? Put Mega in chat. Who's ready? I'm planning Texas, Big Texas Gator. I'm not sure yet. Still working the details. It's coming, though, like a freight train. Don't you worry. Get your claws up. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live. This is going to be your 2-minute warning here. Do you want the old school, the little kid, or the crab migration intro? Which intro do you want? Let me know ASAP. Do you want the Mega Guy intro? Let me know. Maybe we should do a Mega Guy. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guide.
Yes.
Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. Tomorrow's our last day here, and then I'll be out of this hotel-ish, room-ish thing I'm dealing with. Neighbors pounding on the walls, spotty internet, but we got it done, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow I'm in the park again with Mrs. IS and Rat Stacker. We're running to Epcot real quick, and then we're finishing on level 99. Now, level 99, ladies and gentlemen, think if an escape room and a puzzle and an obstacle course had a baby. That's what level 99 was. Mrs. IS picked video of me today running around in the Hero Bullion shirt with the Hidden Horde Recovery Task Force hat on, jumping on walls, and I'm going to edit that down so I could show it to you guys later. But boy, oh boy, is it a crazy time. This Thursday, I'm going to be back down in the crab nest in Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And boy, oh boy, does it mean it's going to go down and I'm going to be screaming like normal. Okay, let's look at silver today, guys. Silver was a bumpy road today. It, on the open here, it hit a high of 57.36. It hit a low of 56.86. And since we opened, ladies and gentlemen, since we opened at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, silver's up 0.27%, so more than 0.75%. Gold as well, ladies and gentlemen, it did gap down. We hit a low on gold of 4,014, trying to break us under 4,000, those slippery little salamanders.
How dare you?
But they were not successful. We hit a high of 4,000 in 3016. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report we did fill this gap.
We filled that gap, turn the candle green, close that gap, stack silver with me. We filled that gap, turn the candle green, close that gap, stack silver with me.
And gold, by the way, on the trading session is down 0.09%. That means that gold to silver ratio is starting to drop again, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 70.29 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold, and that is plummeting as we speak. That is closing in as we speak. Okay, the Shanghai Futures Exchange here, ladies and gentlemen, the Big La Bamba. It hit a low today of 63.90. It hit a high of 65.02, and it did close down on a green candle, 64.55. Now remember, this puppy right here will be opening back up tonight in 19 minutes, and that's what we're here to watch. So as we get a little bit closer, I'm going to be asking you guys if you're team green. I'm going to be asking you guys if you're team red, and we're going to be watching that together. So we'll come back to this chart in just a moment. But guys, I have a lot of stuff to cover. So I think first I'm going to cover the breaking news. Then I have something to ask you guys all. Then we're going to look at some fake silver. We're going to be having a fun time here. But let's go first to the breaking gold and silver news. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the watchouts of that I dropped during the week. One of the week's biggest watchouts just dropped. The U.S. Consumer Confidence Weekend again in July. Key takeaways: consumer price confidence fell from 92.2 to 90.8. The Present Situation Index fell for the third straight month. Expectations remained at 74.7, still below the 80 level that has historically been associated with recession risk. The survey covered a period that did include the Middle East tensions, so it's just not, it included a big part of that. That's important to know. What it means for stackers: consumers are becoming less optimistic about the economy, a sign that growth may be slowing. One report won't force the Fed to cut rates, but alongside cooling inflation and other recent economic data, it supports the case for future rate cuts if this trend continues. What have I been saying since Warsh got in? They're going to cut rates. What is tomorrow? The FOMC meeting. Do I think they're cutting rates tomorrow? No. I think they're going to noodle and kick the can down the road. I think rate cuts are coming in the future. He's got to get data back from things like this and his task forces to give the political cover for people to be able to vote for that. Historically, lower real yields, a weaker dollar, and rising economic uncertainty have been favorable conditions for gold and silver. This fits the pattern we've been watching all week, ladies and gentlemen. Economic momentum is cooling while the market continues looking for signs when the Fed may pivot. Remember, the market has priced in Fed rate hikes, not cuts. So that, ladies and gentlemen, could be kerosene. That could launch us to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Okay, not quite the moon, but it could literally be explosive. And ladies and gentlemen, here's another bullish report. The Fed just got another reason to cut rates, bullish for gold and silver. The latest Richmond Fed manufacturing survey came in with a mixed message. And remember, this was another watch-out situation on the weekly watch-outs. Manufacturing held steady from 4 to 5. Shipments improved from 4 to 8. Employment turned positive from -1 to 2. New orders cooled 8 to 5. Inflation pressures eased from 6.99 prices paid to 6.08. Prices received 4.57 to 3.96. So that is inflation cooling there. What it means for stackers, this report, one of the weekly watchouts, suggests the economy is slowing without completely stalling while inflation continues to cool. And thank you so much, Real Bill and Brandon, for the jewels. And ladies and gentlemen, we have hungry crustaceans in chat. If you're hungry, you need soup, put I need soup in chat right now. Okay. So that is that report, the manufacturing hold steady report. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is buckle up. Those are two bullish reports for possible rate cuts. Now, what the heck happened with silver? Why is oil up over 4%? Right here, this is what happened just a couple hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. Major breaking surprise attack. Iran tried to hit U.S. forces. It failed. Just days after the U.S. paused strikes to give diplomacy a chance, Iran launched a surprise ballistic missile attack on U.S. forces, abruptly ending the brief lull in fighting. U.S. Central Command says every missile was intercepted in Jordan with no reported U.S. casualties. The attack shattered a fragile pause that had fueled hopes of renewed peace talks. President Trump had warned that if diplomacy failed, very strong military action could resume. Oil up at the time of over 4.2% after hours on the news. Ladies and gentlemen, was this a rogue commander in Iran, or are they going to still continue the peace talks? Will President Trump look past this, or is all hell about to break loose? Let me know in chat right now. Put all hell breaks loose, or put further peace talks. What do you guys think is going to happen? Okay, let's go to the next piece of breaking news here. We got a video with two videos here with Ball Guy. And I like this from Smart Silver Stacker saying, the paper oil market is celebrating peace. Well, it was. Meanwhile, all that stuff was literally on fire. But you know what? That doesn't even matter anymore because it's completely different. Okay, I did want to show you guys here. So we just had, what is this today? Tuesday. We just had the consumer confidence report and the Richmond Fed manufacturing. Those two things, thank you to Ralph Ramsey for sending me some info on that. Those two reports we did cover today, and they were positive for gold and silver because they both support a possible future Fed rate cut. Tomorrow, the big La Bamba. This gets the special siren. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fed rate decision. It will hit at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you, Mike D, for those hand clap jewels. Thank you. At 2:30 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have the Fed Chair Kevin Warsh giving his speech. Tomorrow, if they're dovish or they cut rates, look for an explosion in gold and silver. If they're hawkish and raise rates, well, raising rates would be hawkish, but if they're interpreted as being hawkish, then that means there'll be downward pressure on gold and silver. Or are they going to do what I call a noodle and just kick the can down the road? Guys, what does all this stuff mean? Do you want to learn more about this in depth? Well, guess what? You can. Go to internationalstacker.com. Not only can you click on the live metal prices, check them anytime, all day, every day on Oneida, our favorite chart. Gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio. You can manipulate the charts. You can see what markets around the world are open and closed and find out more information. But if you click news and blog right here, and you click my last one, which is the weekly watchouts, I do this every Sunday. I put them out. And if you guys would just read this one report every Sunday, it would really help you. Read the tea leaves. What happens if I have a stroke? What happens if something happens to me? I want you guys to be able to do this on your own. So this is all the information here. I explain everything. I explain why it matters. I give you the links to go and look at the reports. So ladies and gentlemen, don't sleep on that. Next piece of news here. This day in sound money history, July 28th. Let's take a trip to 1766. One of history's first silver miner strikes. Yes, look at him down here. We want money. We want, it's probably like, we want lights. We don't want the black lung. We need safety. So silver miners at Real del Monte in New Spain, present-day Mexico, presented a signed grievance over dangerous working conditions and unfair labor practices. Historians regard it as one of the earliest documented labor strikes in Latin America at a silver district that would ultimately produce over 1 billion with a B ounces of silver. 1866, the U.S. standardized precious metals weights. President Andrew Johnson signed the Metric Act of 1866, making the metric system legal for use in the United States. The law established the official conversion of 1 gram to 15.432 grains, a standard later used by the Treasury to define and verify the weights of gold and silver. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to go back to the charts here in a second, but really quick, thank you, Shotgun Susie, for putting out the stream. Thank you, Elder. Look at Libertad from Hero. That's a beauty. Congratulations, Elder Joshua. Hetrick, thank you, Variable and Crab Dog Security, for putting it out. Thank you, Lewis and Sicilian, for putting it out. Big Rick says, play games and block me for no reason. Oh, Big Rick is mad. Big Rick is mad about something. Oh, let me see. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Oh, and let me look into it. Bang. INTRNATN. Big Rick is mad. You don't got to be mad, Big Rick. You're good. I didn't block it. It's all good. Okay. Someone is making massive bets on gold expanding. Thank you for putting out that. A Tony Phoenix says, that's interesting. I wonder who I would remind Grok. Oh, look at this. I asked Grok, I said, Grok, what historical figure do I remind you of? And Grok said, Joseph from the Bible, the ultimate stacker and prepper who stored resources for hard times and helped to prepare an entire nation. Gold, silver, and disaster readiness. Classic Joseph energy. So that's kind of cool. Okay, I'll take it, Grok. All right, let's go back here. Now I got a couple more things. It's a joke, says Dominator Vaughn. Okay, it's a joke. Okay. So, I got a couple things to cover for you. First off, our boy in chat, Okie Stacker, he got one of the shards. Eric Coins, he's got it listed for $5,500. Put in chat if you think it will sell. Honestly, Okie Stacker, I know you don't really do eBay. I would probably do it as a 7-a-day auction over a buy it now. But, I mean, maybe leave it up. But I think it would probably be doing better as an auction. But that's up there if you guys want to check that. Okie Stacker, feel free to drop the link to that in chat if anyone's interested. I did want to go here. Devin says, based off your news, I should lock in my order tonight before the Fed tomorrow. Look, silver's down. We're at a pretty good low compared to the last few days. Over here, we were lower, but I would probably be locking it in tonight. How much lower could it go? Maybe $1 or $2. How much higher could it go? The sky's the limit. So not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crab, but I would probably lock it in. Okay. But you never know. You never know. Like, the president could put out a post on True Social that says we're invading Iran, and then it would get smashed down even lower. See, you never know, but it's at a pretty good recent historic low, so I think it's a good opportunity. Okay. Now, we all know that Dom got soup, and I did put this poll out. It was an epic fail. I meant to put this poll out to channel members only, but I made it public, but it's okay. We had a bunch of people vote, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the top 3. So I'm sorry, Sage Flybaby, and maybe in the future you'll be able to be put on the soup pedestal. But all members, breaking, I'm going to have an emergency war room tomorrow. It's an emergency conclave of the High Crab Council. All channel members are invited, and we're going to be voting on the next crab to be elevated, like Baby Simba of the Lion King. We're going to be voting on Donna Sim, Silver Serpents or Yukon Cornelius, and sorry, Sage Flybaby. That will be happening tomorrow in the War Room. I will most likely do that later in the afternoon, possibly in the evening. So we will be having an emergency conclave tomorrow of the crustaceans. Channel members, if you want to be part of that, make sure become a channel member. And guys, thank you for all the super chats, channel members, gifted memberships, you becoming a member, upgrading your membership, the jewels. It helps me do what I do. This is my full-time job. So thank you so much. And even if you don't want to spend a dime, all you got to do is smash that like button to support the channel. Subscribe. I'm going to be giving away nearly 100 ounces of silver, a ton of copper. We got gold I'm going to be giving away. You got to be subscribed for that, so subscribe. We are only 51 likes away from 200. I know we could do it. The next 51 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 5 years.
It's science.
Now, we are exactly 5 minutes away here from the Big La Bamba opening up. So, Chris Shimmick says, a war room on my birthday. Guaranteed I will be there in my birthday suit. No hammock.
How dare you?
Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed in the war room, dear Lord. Okay, so let's look here. The Shanghai Future Exchange shut down at $64.55. COMEX right now is 57.22. 58, 59, 64, 5, 6, 7. So we're about a $7-ish premium. Maybe $7.20. So we're going to see what happens here. We got to get a little bit closer. We're about 5 minutes away. Maybe in 2 minutes, I'll be asking you guys if you're Team Green or Red. So, yeah, we're going to have the emergency conclave tomorrow of the High Crab Council. I did want to shout out proud sponsor of this channel, HeroBullion.com. Guys, do not sleep on this deal if you've not done it yet. 5 ounces of silver in their starter pack. Everyone can do it one time only. But even if you shopped with them before for years and you haven't done this, you could still do it. It's quality rounds with the security lines. Under $300. Look at this, guys. It's a steal. $286.56. Comes in an orange satchel. It's shipped for free. And while you're here, you might as well pick up some silver at spot, some silver under spot. They've got gold. They've got a lot of good deals going on. So check them out. And don't sleep on HeroBullion.com. There is a link in chat if you want to go take advantage of that deal. A. Tony Phoenix says, that's interesting. I wonder whom I remind Grok of. So, A. Tony Phoenix, based on your ASC close-ups, mint error hunts, data freeze, and Phoenix rounds, you remind me of Sir Isaac Newton, a master of the Royal Mint. He overhauled coinage. Well, congratulations, A. Tony Phoenix. That's pretty dang good. Sir Isaac Newton. Wow. Okay. We are 3 minutes and 45 seconds away here. Yeah, guys, let's leave Rick alone. Maybe he's having a bad day. So let's leave him alone. I'm going to talk with him, find out what he's upset about, and work towards a resolution, because that's what we're here about at the Crustacean Nation. So yeah, let's leave Rick alone. He's a great guy. He's had a lot of fun on this channel, and I hope he sticks around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 3 minutes and 10 seconds away. Let's see what's happening here. Maybe we should do a split screen. What do you guys think? I think we should do a split screen with COMEX silver in Shanghai. I've been noticing when Shanghai opens, it almost like 80 to 90% of the time goes to an immediate green candle on the COMEX. It's interesting. 57, 59, 60, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're about $7.55. So I think we're going to be gapping down. I think we're going to be gapping down on Shanghai. What do you guys think? Are you team green? Are you team red? Put in a BRC or a BGC. What do you guys think? As I take a sip of this throat coat tea. Every morning I drink coffee. Every evening I've started drinking throat coat tea with lemon and honey, and I noticed it's helped a lot. Do I think we're going to see a recovery Friday? I don't know, David. It depends what happens tomorrow. Like, we got these watch outs. Let's see here. I got to remind myself. 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning. Where is it? Hold up. Here. So we got the FOMC tomorrow. Then Thursday, we have Q2 GDP. That's a big one. We have PC inflation. Friday, we have, there's too much. I don't know. There's too much happening that could go either way. So we'll find out closer. Thank you, Silver Hermit, for the golden poop. Okay, I'm going to, at 1 minute, be issuing a danger zone alert because I believe we're going to be gapping down here. 57, 59, 64, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're about $7.40. $7.40 gap. 55, 44, 35. Yeah, somewhere around here, I think. Ginger, lemon, and honey is great, says Merlin's Fire. I am team a single screen. I'll switch back. We're just going to see initially what happens, then I'll switch it back. Okay, I'm issuing a danger zone alert. 45 seconds. And Finger says, do you have someone to bang on your wall at home to make you feel like you're on vacation still? No, Fingers. I've had enough of the wall banging, the wall bangers. Dougster here says, tomorrow or soon after, AG will be testing 55 as the new floor, says Dougster. Hey, I'll take 55 as the new floor. I love 55 as the new floor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 20 seconds away, and we are starting to dump more on silver here on the COMEX on the left. We're going to be watching the right here. This is the Shanghai Future Exchange. What do you guys think is going to happen? We are getting major downward pressure on silver. Ain't nobody got time for wall banger, says Drano. I'm going to be counting it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And it was a gap down, but not as bad as I thought. We only gapped down about 36, about 16 cents. So we did gap down. Team Red took it. Team Red gets good luck for 4,000 years.
It's science.
But the bad news is the luck is not transferable. So with the luck being non-transferable, that means it's going to expire upon your demise. So we did gap down here at 64.40 on Shanghai Future Exchange silver. COMEX we're at 57.06. Silver, gold we're at 4,018.40. I would love for gold to stay above 4,000. I really would. But it is getting close. And from 419 to 4,000, you could sneeze. You could literally sneeze and get there. Wyvern says, 5 years ago, did you ever think it would be a good career move to tell people, thank you for the golden poop as your job? No, I did not, Wyvern. I never thought I'd be thanking people for golden poop emojis. Lee Glass says, when you guess a gap down or up, can you explain your reasoning? Yeah, very easy. I look at three things. The first thing I look at is the momentum on the COMEX. So when the Shanghai is opening, the momentum on the COMEX is going to affect it. Are we getting upward pressure? Are we getting downward pressure? So that's the number one thing I look at. The number two thing I look at is trends, reading the tea leaves. So last year we were running consistently for a couple months of $15 premium east to west. A little bit earlier this year, it was $10 premium for months, east to or west to east, excuse me. Now we're running a $7 premium west to east. So if this is under $7 premium, a $7 divergence from COMEX to Shanghai, if it's under that, that means we're going to gap up. If it's over that, that means we're going to gap down. That's how I figure it out. And we got a candle here trying to turn green. Ladies and gentlemen, let's help it out here. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there. I'm telling you guys, that thing was massive, but some scientists on the channel found out that if we play that clip and do the actual baby gator call, sometimes scientists say 90% of the time, every time, it turns a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS are walking in the hotel, and they have Chick-fil-A. That means I got a frosted ice. No, a frosted lemonade. Yes! Guys, is the frosted lemonade going to add to my sausage fingers? Please let me know before I consume it. This thing looks delicious. Now, I do have footage. I couldn't get it edited in time. I'm going to do it probably this weekend of me running crazily at level 99 with Rat Stacker. Rat Stacker, is there lettuce in that Chick-fil-A bag? Is there any lettuce in the Chick-fil-A?
Well, only in your meal.
Oh, they got lettuce in my meal, guys. No!
How dare you?
They got lettuce in my meal. Oh, man, I'm going to be wrapped or running. Okay. Yeah, the frosted lemonade is delicious. Ooh, thank you. Oh, they got me a spicy deluxe. Oh, they want a crab raid. Okay, well, West Texas says if you crab raid, well, let's check them out. I am subscribed. Southeast Stacking and Collecting. So I'm not ready to crab raid yet, but maybe when we crab raid, maybe we'll raid them. They got multiple people on, so maybe we'll do that. Do you guys want to crab raid them when we crab raid? Well, let me know. Okay, 1 second here. They don't have redirect turned on. They don't have redirect turned on. I can't really crab raid them effectively. They've got to have redirect turned on. They've got to have redirect turned on. Otherwise, it just does not work. Okay. So, guys, we're getting major pressure on silver and Shanghai Future Exchange and gold. Trying to smash this down below 4,000 here. If you notice, the title of this is silver cooked? The answer to that is I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but no, silver's not cooked. We're having major geopolitical issues. And look at this from the Hormuz letter. Breaking, a source close to Iran's Galibaf says Iran's ballistic missiles wave and direct hit on Salti Air Base in Jordan tonight was a preemptive strike to neutralize the joint Trump and Netanyahu war plan being discussed at the White House today. The source also adds Iran deceived the U.S. using the ongoing Iran-Oman talks, with the U.S. having thought Oman mediation had reduced Iranian threat and not anticipating this attack. Whoa. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat with the girls, and I'm going to spend more time researching tonight to get the show for the morning set. I'll be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Be there! And we'll have a fun time. I'll cover what happened overnight. Something tells me tonight's going to be an onslaught for silver. It's going to have to survive it. Can silver stay above 50 or 55 better? Can gold stay above 4,000? That's where we want to stay above there. We'll find out tonight. I'll break it down for you guys in the morning. And we're going to go crab raid right now. BH Customs, I got them all lined up. So when I end the stream, it should redirect you, or you could click it in chat. Go there, flood the chat with crabs, smash the like button, and he makes silver port items, him and other people. So I think you guys will have a fun time there. Some people on the crab raid the other night won some stuff, so congratulations. But if you win on a crab raid, remember, you got to pay your tax. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'll see you in the morning, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Smash the like button on your way out, and I'll say CYO, TNO. Catch ya on the next one.
Chrome in the moon, your vault feels thin. We came for the shine and we came to win. We are taking your silver. Hey, give it up now. We are taking your silver.
It's science.
I am never going to financially recover from this.